Yeah, yeah. Y'all like the outfit? Y'all like the fit?
I was born for this. Keep the J twisted like your organs is.
Fucking Mike start scorching it.
Y'all just for the night like this foreign chick. Gotta catch a flight.
I ignore this bitch.
She wanna be my wife.
Kick her out the crib. Seen that all before. Who gonna live like this? See like this. Seen it all before. Hope the Lord forgive. Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm fast spitting hot as Hades. Like I'm Tracy.
Grind all
Day, Lord, is don't take me. Yeah,
Can't
it's
trust
these ladies.
Why
Love girls got
you
crazy.
You crazy.
Love
Alone
feel amazing.
Leave it anytime, long as Lord gon' take me. Lord gon' leave 'em mad when I do. Make these moves over them.
Over you, time is overdue. How is it going? It's frozen ice perspective. I thought someone was pulling up. It's frozen ice perspective. I hope y'all are having a good day. You know, it's 11:21, about 6:30. I just got off. I took a long shower. It was so nice. I've been working since 9. Still been working so much, like every day. Working the truck, the 40 tonner, you know, moving the dirt. And working out here and there, here and there. And obviously I'm still playing the market. Fucking been brutal, dude. Been brutal, brutal. This week I'm down 200. It's Tuesday already. Last week I was up 200. Now I finished down 200. And then the week before that I was up like 100. So, and then it's like the market is so tough right now. Personally, I'm just trying to get into listed still. Like, I mean, I'm like so into the market. I see what's happening every single day. It's just at the point where I need to start waiting for the right plays and being very meticulous with my entries and my exits, knowing when I'm going to enter and when I'm going to buy instead of being so overzealous in the mornings. That's been my downfall, not being able to wait and hone in on one particular setup for the day. A lot of traders are struggling right now. The market just went parabolic, but now there has been 52 billion, I want to say, of inflow in the market the last couple weeks. So that has led now trickling down to the small caps and the NASDAQs. There's still no more OTCs running at all. It's like someone pulled a plug on the Atlas Group, the SEC. They shut them down. No one wants to promote any OTCs anymore. No one wants to even deal with that business because it's fraudulent. The SEC is shutting it down. The promotion of OTC stocks. But you got you got freaking I hope YouTube doesn't cancel my stuff or not put me in the algorithm because that. You got companies from the listed NASDAQ like always putting out the fakest PRs just to get to their warrants and then sell. Like, it's crazy. But if you know what's happening out there, you can capitalize from all this opportunity. There's moves every single day. It's just up to you to play small right now and manage your risk because the moves are small. You're getting small ranges. The ranges, honestly, I'm having to fucking bend down. I don't like bending down. Way better. let me get into this here. Let me get into this for you guys here. The ranges on these stocks have not been good at all. We're seeing moves break out and then stuff right away. Like we're seeing wicks all over the place. I seen the biggest wick today. If you're a trader, you know what a wick is. I guess I'll explain it right now. So a wick is a candle that shows it's a wick. A wick is on a candlestick. So in order to know what a wick is, you got to know what a candlestick is. A candlestick is a thing on the graph. It is the price. A candlestick, it determines the price. It shows the price. And there is there is a open on the candlestick, so you get a dash. You get the open on the candlestick, and then you get a close on the candlestick. That close can be higher or lower. If it's higher, the bar is green. If it's higher than the close on the candlestick, then it's green. If the close is lower than the open on the candlestick, it is red. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, leave a comment below. I'll explain it. You can even look it up. Look up what a candlestick is. But that's my simplest terms. And then the wick comes from how much. So the wick comes from the movement in between the open and close on the candlestick. So the wick on SHOT today on the daily, there's a bunch of different time frames you can look at candlesticks. The 1 day, 1 minute, the 2 day, 1 minute, 1 year, 1 day, the daily, the intraday, all that. But you can all look at them through a candlestick. The candlestick, it compiles the price for you throughout the day. And the wick is a movement in between the open and the closed ranges. So the wick on SHOT was at 460, the highs, 460, 470s, 480s was a high on SHOT shot the last couple days, right? So I shorted that. I was up a couple $100, and then I lost $100 today because I had to cut, and it went above that, and it went all the way to the high 7s, almost 8s, dang near 60, 50%. And it faded all the way back down to the 460s by the close. So the wick on it was absolutely ridiculous because the open and close ranges were so close together, but the wick was so big intraday. The moves have been happening like that. Hey, no. Easy. The moves have been happening like that. They've been happening intraday, and they've been tough. So, I've been not even there intraday. I've been only there for the first hour, and usually the shorts are in favor in the first hour, which is what I specialize in. I really focus on just letting it run. When it has a gap down day, the first red day, I let it run 10-15% into. I preferably would like it to test red and then fail, and then that's where I short, or VWAP, which is volume weighted average price, or valued weighted average price. VWAP. Ow! Did y'all hear that? That was my fucking jaw just popped. But yeah, I try to let it run because you want to get shorts bent on a 10, 15, 20% spike. And then you start to see on the intraday, the 1 day, 1 minute, you start to see the candlesticks on the 1 day, 1 minute, they start wicking. And that tells you, whoa, it can't go any higher. They're wicking it. It can't progress. So you look for downside in the stock. And that's when you short. That pattern alone on an overextended play, 50, 100%, 150% plus in 3 to 5 days, preferably, or 1 to 2 days, 1 to 5 days, any time frame in between there, overextension, the first selling that occurs after little buying on that false buy, because you got to have that false buy to get out the loose shorts or the early shorts. You got to have them sweat a little bit, and then they dump it. And once they dump it, it's over from there, you know. It's 10, 15%, easy money. Easy money. And that's a lot. That's putting your capital every time on a play. 80%, you got conviction rate. It's going to get you back 10% of your money. You put 10,000 in, you're getting 1,000. 80% of the time if you wait. Right now, 2023 has been the slowest time in the last 2022, super slow. A bunch of selling. I was still trying to buy OTCs. At the end of 2022, I switched to shorting. 2023 has been very tough trying to learn how to short with no liquidity. There's been no liquidity to drive plays. Plays, if there is overextension, it's been on air. You don't want to be playing that because you'll get a play like HKD. Look it up. It went from like a couple bucks, a 10 or something, to like 2,500 to thousands of shares. Short sellers were getting blown up on these type of plays. Hedge funds are blowing up on these type of plays. It's just ridiculous. I love stocks so much, I could keep on talking about it. But I really just want to have you guys really gain info on what I'm talking about. So I'm going to switch and I'm going to talk about some other stuff. Honestly, I was supposed to think about the stuff I wanted to bring you guys. And that's, I guess, what's been going on in the world. We still got the two wars in Russia and Gaza still going on. Been about a month in Gaza. Been about a year and a half in Russia. They say Ukraine has lost the war in Russia. They've gained Crimea Bridge, I want to say, and they've got access to the Black Sea, I want to say. Don't quote me on it, okay? But that's the intelligence we're being given. And at least we got a new House Speaker in there. We got Mike Johnson, I want to say his name is. He just visited Trump today at Mar-a-Lago. Mike Johnson, the new Republican House Speaker. He is essentially in control of the purse. What really happens with money that flows to Congress, because it has to start from somewhere, it starts from the House. So he just released, because Kevin McCarthy, the last House Speaker, didn't want to release the January 6th tapes of what happened on January 6th at the Capitol. It's sad to laugh about, but there was protesters peacefully protesting, you know, and there's tape of the cops saying they're innocent, but they're still throwing tear gas at them and stuff. And there was like Also, people, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on that day. Don't get me wrong, like, but it's just ridiculous what like Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, they set up the cops. The cops even said it on the cameras that Nancy Pelosi, and Chuck Schumer set up the police on January 6th. The police guy on the camera tapes was saying they freaking set us up. He used the F word. I don't want to say it because YouTube. They freaking set us up. They set us up. It's bad. So hope YouTube doesn't cancel me for saying that, but it is what it is, man. Mike Johnson is really letting it be heard right now. He's letting the people be heard. He is good. Is a good. I don't think he's compromised in any way. That's one thing about politicians. They get compromised with money, and that's bad for the soul of the nation. We need to be fighting for the soul of where we are at, of where we stand. We've came a long way. Don't get me wrong. America, we had slaves. Like, that's very sad. And we've came a long way from that. Now, every human has the same rights in America. And it is honestly it's the greatest economy's greatest place to be. It's the best. You got freedom, you know. It's great. Even Tim Sykes talks about that. No other place is like America, and I cannot wait to see that for myself. I've been places, but I've never been to places like third world countries and really have like just studied from the people and experienced what they've been through. I've never done that, man. You know? Yeah. How much time we got? 18 minutes. We got 5 more minutes. So the war is still going on. It's crazy. But Mike Johnson is still doing it for the people. We're turning back the soul of the nation. Sorry, I got sidetracked. We're turning back the soul of the nation. Back to America. Back to the freedom land, the holy land. You know, it's a blessing here. I can't say enough about it. It's been getting a lot colder in Fairbanks, Alaska. We are almost at the Arctic Circle. It's 3 degrees, about 0 degrees. Last couple days. It hasn't been that too bad, honestly. This December, January are going to be rough, though. It gets negative 20, negative 30 in January. You know, New Year. It gets cold. I really want to get to the point. I mean, I could now, but I'd leave. I don't want to leave where I'm at. I don't want to leave my. Excuse me. That was nasty. I don't want to leave my job and where it's at right now. But like I want to be traveling when it's like negative 30. You know, like getting out for about a month or 2, you know, like really just chilling in the sun. And that's going to happen, you know, that's going to happen in the future. I really like being here though in the summers and like 8 months of the year, like 10 months a year even. I love being here. It's It's one of the most beautiful places. And honestly, it's the best for trading. If you can learn how to wake up at least 4:30 in the morning here, you can trade stocks before work at 9 a.m. And then at lunchtime, 11, a couple hours in or something, you got hop back on for the last hour of the day, and finish it off. I've been filming a lot too, filming the journey of the work process that's currently in motion. Been getting a lot better on filming and time management with my filming and filming everything, just getting it down on the SD cards, and dating it, and getting the best color I can, and really taking my time and making the best quality content for the future. Because I'm getting so much content, I'm about to be just dropping loads and loads of it. So just be prepared in the future, and we'll see when that time is. Going forward, my thoughts for the future, my predictions. In the market, I see sell-off. NVIDIA's having their earnings today, the 21st. Very high volatility, like 10 minutes after the close. It was like up and then very hard down. So we'll see where it goes. But NVIDIA's been really driving the market, the indices, and everything forward. They make all the chips for all the companies here, and everywhere, honestly. So, and I expect some sort of headline soon. Earnings seasons just got over. Markets need to kind of pull back here a little bit. It is coming up into the people are gonna say Santa Claus rally. But honestly, I don't see a Santa Claus rally. I see a Santa Claus a dip. I hope we get a little good dip, and then a New Year's wrap. Well, I guess that's Christmas, but freaking. I hope we get some type of momentum into the year, and elections is gonna be crazy. We got elections next year, so the market could crash and spike 10 times before that. Who knows, That's my prediction with the market overall. Small caps, you just want to be looking for edge, and that's on the short side, waiting for that momentum to end. And on the long side, on the small caps, you want to be waiting for sector momentum. And we haven't really been seeing much of that, to tell you the truth. Until then, just wait. Yeah. What else? My predictions. I just hope y'all have a great rest of your September. It's going to get a little cold. Make sure you're wearing your hat and your gloves. You don't want to be catching a cold. That's the worst thing. You start leaking mucus, and it's just all bad after that. Every mucus gets on everything. You got to be getting the cold down and getting the proper diet down. I've been personally doing one big meal at 10, 11, 12-ish, eating at those hours, 10, 11, 12, getting one big meal in, and then going to sleep at like 7, 8, trying to sleep at like those times 7, 6, because I'm waking up to get shares to short at midnight. Market opens at midnight here in Fairbanks, Alaska, so I gotta wake up. Yeah. It's about 25 minutes into this. If you guys and gals have made it this far, please, I thank you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel Frozen Ice. I'm coming every single week or two with a video, and I'm coming with market knowledge. And I also game too on my live streams. It's just the start of it. I can see the future, and it's vast. It's filled with with mountains and hilltops, but it's also filled with like canyons that I got to go through. It's not always gonna be sunny and hilltoppy. I'm gonna go through rough patches, so it's just the matter of me being in the moment and dealing with the things on the plate at the moment. That's the most focus. That's where your focus should be. That's where your most focus should be, is the things in front of you. And with that, this episode, I don't even know if I even said the episode. I forgot what even this podcast was called. Nah, jokes. It's episode 25. I knew that. Hit the like button and subscribe. I hope y'all like my outfit today. I picked out a good one. I got some good apparel here. Good colors. This is a Arctic Man hat from a while back. If you can tell, if you know, you know, with the Arctic Man hat. It's a Frozen Ice perspective, and I'll be here next week talking to y'all. So leave a comment. Let me know what you want to know, and have a very prosperous, humbling end of your week, your day, whatever you're doing. Just have a good one, and peace be with you. Love.